Hello guys, my name is Cyber33 and in this tutorial we are going to learn how to set up SQLite for Python, how to create databases and tables using SQLite, how to create, read, update and delete a data, how to install and use SQLite Database Browser. So without waste of any time, let us get started. In this project, I used Tkinter to create a GUI, but you don't need to know anything about this section. All you need to know is this database section, except this root main loop. And if you want to practice for yourself, you can download this code from my GitHub. All you need to know is I have three string variables: user string variable, password string variable, and mail string variable. And I have 4 functions. By clicking on each button, I can call a function. Okay, first thing to do is importing SQLite 3 library. Then we can create a database for ourselves by typing my database equals SQLite3.connect your desired name .db. In my case, it is login. Now, if I run my code, you can see I have my database file here, login.db. Next step is creating a table inside my database. You can create multiple tables, but one table is enough for me. So you have to call cursor function. My cursor equals to my database.cursor. The cursor is responsible for applying changes into your database. For example, if I want to create a new table inside my database, I have to call my cursor.execute and my SQL command, which is create table if not exist, your table name, your variables, and your variable type. I have 3 variables: user, password, and email, and all of them are strings. We have 5 variable type in SQLite: text, numeric, integer, real, and blob. Now I have a table inside my database. Let's add a few data in my table. You can create a SQL variable for your SQL command, which is insert into all user pass mail values inside parentheses, question mark, comma, question mark, comma, question mark. Another variable named val for my entries, user entry.get, password entry.get, mail entry.get, separated with comma. And this way I can create a string variable just by typing on my Tkinter GUI. Then type my cursor.execute SQL, comma, val. Don't forget to commit changes by typing mydb.commit parentheses. At the end, you can print something to make sure your process is done correctly. Now I want to add 3 users into my database. Next step is creating a function to read this data. In SQL language, star means all. So my cursor.execute select star from table all user. Then result variable is my cursor.fetch all parentheses. Result is a list of tuples. Each tuple represents one data record. You can just print this result, or you can Be a little more creative. Print my result, or I don't know, anything you want. Print user column, pass column, mail column, and then for each tuple in result list, print that tuple. Let's see what happened. Everything is fine. I have my data here. Next step is creating update function. Let's say I want to change email specifically for Max username. How can I do it? First of all, I have to specify the username by getting username entry. Then I have to get new email, which is the mail entry. Then I can type my SQL command. My cursor that execute fstring update the table all user, set mail to new email inside quotation, where user is equal to this user, which is also in quotation. Commit this change, and finally print this user updated. I want to change email for user Max. New email is maxi@gmail.com. Click update. Now, if I read my data, you can see the email is changed. If you want to delete a data record for a specific username, you can type u equals to user entry.get, then my cursor.execute fstring delete from all user where username is equal to u inside quotations. Just like before, mydb.commit and print user u deleted. Let me add a wrong data with username ABC. Now, by clicking delete button, I can delete the record for ABC username. User ABC is deleted. Now, if I read, you can see the user is no longer available. Everything is perfect. If you want to delete a whole table, you can type my cursor.execute drop table and your table. If I press delete button for the first time, my table is gone. For the second time, I get an error because the table is no longer exists to delete. Working with databases using only codes could be confusing and challenging and hard. To solve this problem, we can use a user-friendly application named SQLite DB Browser. You can easily search for SQLite Browser on your internet. Go to download section and download the version which is suitable for you. In my case, I download standard installer for 64-bit Windows. Now you can install the downloaded file. Installation process is very simple. There is nothing to explain. Now you can open this one. You can create a new database, open an existing database, save your project, or open an existing project. In my case, I just want to open my login database, which is in the same folder as my Python project. I have it right here. I have one table. I have 3 columns. Here I can review my columns and filter them. Or change my data with ease. In this section, I can edit my database properties. And in this section, I can run SQL commands. For example, update all user, set mail to jack@gmail.com, where user is equal to Jack, and commit. If you don't have this SQL sheet, you can click on this button here. Click on play icon to run the command, and Jack's email is changed. Save this project. Write changes into main database file if you want. In the file section, you can easily import and export CSV file or SQL file for your tables and your databases. For example, let's create a CSV file for this table. And here is my CSV file. Alright, that's all for this tutorial. Thanks for watching. You can download this project folder on my GitHub. The download link is in the description. If you learned anything new, don't forget to like the video and subscribe and hit the bell. See you in the next tutorial. Goodbye.